watching? Who 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 watching the watches? Who watching the watches? They killed Trayvon Martin. Who watching the watches? Who watching the watches? Who watching the watches? They killed Trayvon Martin. Who watching the watches? Who watching the watches? Who watching the watches? They killed Trayvon Martin. Who watching the watches? Who watching the watches? Who watching the watches? They killed Trayvon Martin. Who watching the watches? Who watching the watches? They telling us lies. They selling they soul just to get televised. Blood in, blood out, it's a blood drive. They killed Trayvon Martin, racial profile. Them I would've dragged him in there if it was up to me. How the fuck you kill a young nigga over skillers and teeth? Hey, fuck peace, we gon' ride for Trayvon in these streets. R.I.P. and we still screaming fuck the police. Hey, I'm from Georgia, shots out to Florida. Had to come across the border just to get some order. I keep a hammer for a judge if he tryin' me, cause you gon' really have to stand your grind if you around me. Who watching the watches? Who watching the watches? They killed Trayvon Martin. Who watching the watches? Who watching the watches? Who watching the watches? They killed Trayvon Martin. Who watching the watches? Who watching the watches? Who watching the watches? They killed Trayvon Martin. Who watching the watches? Who watching the watches? Who watching the watches? They killed Trayvon Martin. Who watching the watches? Who watching the watches? Who stopping the stoppers? They be watching in choppers, so we cocking on yoppers. They pull you underwater, damn they worse than lobster. So I don't eat the swine, have me going to the doctor. They some blue collar proctors, can't even cop cause the coppers. And I shot with the mafia, but they watching the monsters. Can't get a pretty penny, they even flying on copper. He killed Trayvon Martin, didn't even get locked up. They out for one goal, damn they worse than soccer. You gotta watch them cause they watching them cars with no markers. They lock us up for taking when they organize robbers. They been stealing like Ben Stiller, how about you meet the Fockers? Who watching the watches? Who watching the watches? They killed Trayvon Martin. Who watching the watches? Who watching the watches? Who watching the watches? They killed Trayvon Martin. Who watching the watches? Who watching the watches? Who watching the watches? They killed Trayvon Martin. Who watching the watches? Who watching the watches? Who watching the watches? They killed Trayvon Martin. Who watching the watches? They killed Kamani Gray. Who watching the watches? Even Kendrick McDade. Who watching the watches? They killed Sean Bell. Who watching the watches? And even Emmett Till. Who watching the watches? They killed Timothy Russell. Who watching the watches? And even Eric Campbell. Who watching the watches? They killed Victor Steen. Who watching the watches? Even Stephen Eugene. Who watching the watches? And it's beyond Trayvon. Who watching the watches? For the black and the own. Who watching the watches?